bowl of bean soup. Now, we were laboring in the Nation of Islam under mythology. And we shook up every urban city. The United States. Where do you think these people get the name Ahmed? He may be on the way to federal prison, but his name is Ahmed. His name is Omar. Her name is Aisha. May not know anything about the religion. I was telling the brother on the way here, we need to make a call to those people. Those are the people we should be reaching out to, all the people. Linas, guidance for who? For the people. This is what this religion is. We have to tell people this is the formula for success. It is not Rabbanite. It is not the others. And I'm not knocking them because some people get something out of them. But it should be you guided. These places should be packed. And I heard some people say you can't invite people to Jumuah. Who told you that? Who told you that? Jumuah is for the Muslims. The Jumuah is for humanity. Linas. Study the seerah of the prophet. He invited people to try Islam. You got an office staff, you got friends, come to the Jumuah with me. I used to tell people back in the old days, I tell them now, guess what? I said, look, you come to the mosque, I'll come to your church. Christianity doesn't scare me. I studied it thoroughly. And I found it caused me to doubt. I'm not putting Christianity down. But this book here tells me that there is no doubt in it. Well, if there's no doubt in the book and those who follow the book, then there should be no doubt in me, you and I. Isn't that right? Then that tells me, if we believe in Bil Ghaib, that we should be able to look into our imagination and figure out how to manufacture things. Don't let these people tell you that the day of industrial America is over. There will not be a manufacturing economy. The brother, I know someone would say, brother, man, why are you talking like that? Because many in our neighborhoods are unemployed. And guess what? In Yom Kippur, the day of resurrection, you're going to be asked, didn't I give you a book? Didn't I send you a teacher? Oh, yeah, I sent you Muhammad, but he sent many other teachers. There have been many mujaddins in many other lands, but here in America, we've had a mujaddid, one who revived the religion, Imam Muhammad, to bring the religion back to its purity. And it is to build a society. Should we be worrying for Trinitas Hospital to heal our sick? Or should you be teaching your son instead of some hip-hop lyrics how to look under a microscope and discover science, to discover vaccine, and there are going to be many other diseases coming. You should be leading the effort. This is what this religion requires. This is a must for us. But there are about 5 basic things that must happen. And I'm reflecting on the khutbah that Imam Muhammad gave. And he was talking about the lessons from the lost foundation of Islam. He said there were 5 things. First thing, the modernness, that we have to learn how to work together. Overlook people's weaknesses and put emphasis on strength. And as the message of the black man said, choose the best one qualified from among you. There's always an imam. Don't let nobody tell you you don't need a leader. And if you don't have a leader, guess who you got for a leader? You can tell them. Say it out loud. Sometimes we need to say things out loud. I know you don't think it's right. You can. Shaitan. And what a miserable leader he had. I had an ignorant Muslim tell me, he said, Allah is my leader. Allah is the creator. He's not your leader. He said you're a human being. And God tells him to tell you, ana bashar mithlakum, just like you, to eat, drink, have a wife. So you would think, feel, and operate like that human being. Then he would send many others after him to follow his pattern. And in today's time, we have to have a pattern. So we get the book, we get excited. Oh, I can read the Quran. But you ain't doing nothing with it. There's another verse in the Quran says, it starts talking about the intensity, the most intense part of the day, Wal-Aqsa. And it says the thinking man, the thinking social person. And sand means the social, highly evolved social creature. I know you may not want to think this. Bill Gates, maybe whatever y'all think about him, I'm not making my judgment. Him and Jeff Bezos, they are highly evolved social creatures. They're taking up the responsibility. I ain't saying how they doing with it. That they're going to employ millions of people. Some of us have to go to them and beg them for a job. Have to go to them and ask them for money. It is your responsibility. And we're going to keep on teaching that and pushing that until we get it. And when our children go into the Quran, the Imam said they should go into the Quran with this spirit. Oh Allah, bless me. What I need. And were we momentarily interrupted? Okay. And make me more obedient to you. And out pops science. Even in our messages, we should be teaching science, mathematics. I had a guy that come to my house, and a half hour, he got $400 fixing a furnace. I don't know what he did. He took something out, put something in, and said he needed cash out him some money. And since I needed heat, my wife gave him $400, and the heat came back on. John thought that was magic. But what is that telling us? Why aren't we in the trade? Why aren't we teaching that? That's why I want to come to the Masjid sometime and invite the citizens of Elizabeth and teach them from this book. You ain't got to debate with Christians. Some brother, when I walked in, he called me, he said, Imam, Reverend. I said, well, you know what? I wore that title one time. And I was trying to be the best when I was doing that. And once I found that that wasn't the title, I followed the pattern like Ibrahim, alayhi Islam. No, this ain't it. Then I was a minister in the Nation of Islam. Sounds good. Bean soup tastes good. Bean pie tastes good. I just can't believe man is God. And I came to the right conception of Allah, but I never lost the social responsibility, the obligation to be an industrial person, to be able to find a brother that I could work with, to build something on earth. Remember what the Hadi said, and man was sent to the earth on Friday. And on the earth where he would find his livelihood. There was a man in the masjid, several of them, and they prayed all day. And everybody was saying, oh man, what a holy man. I'm just going to summarize it quickly. They went to the prophet. He said, who took care of him? So we do. So you're better than him. So all of these 4 rituals, with one exception, is for your development as a social creature. In fact, this book is not speaking to you as an individual. It's not really speaking to you as an individual. The picture language that you will see in a few minutes will be a leader standing in front of you. That's an reenactment. People following, first reciting the word of God, right? following instructions, and they read their head. They ain't like Christians with their eyes closed. Their eyes is open. Their eyes are open, and they're reciting the word of Allah. And I tell the imams, when you recite the word, after you recite the al-Fatihah, it means to open, you should be reciting verses in the Quran that deals with specific situations that we're dealing with. That's education. And teaching people how to work with each other, how to work with our families, how to work in our neighborhoods, how to pool resources so you can buy houses. We need Muslim neighborhoods. Wonder why your son is suddenly walk around with his bag of pants, look like he's got feces in it. Well, if he's hanging out with Ray Ray all day and Keisha, what do you think he's going to be? Just like them. They're social creatures. You have an obligation, we have an obligation to build communities. We're going to build New Africa, Medina, and Linden, New Jersey. I invite you. I tell you, I know you Elizabethans are tied to it. Come here. Let's form neighborhoods. So you can wake up in the morning, be at the masjid. Then after the masjid, Friday, after the Fajr Salat, we say, we got, how many brothers here need air conditioning, refrigeration work done? Let's put the money together to do it. We got a brother Charles. He's a welder. He's willing to teach you to weld. Another brother can make clothes. And after a while, in 5 to 10 years, you'll be hiring people. And the people you're hiring, guess what they're going to say? Well, I got Brother Charles. He's a good brother. He even gave me a Christmas present. He gave me an Eid present. You know what? So what is he? He's a Muslim. You know what? I'm thinking about becoming a Muslim. That's what will happen when you show this religion, not a conversation, but an actuality. Muhammad went up, went across, came back down, and what did he build? The city of light. Had Christians, had Muslims, had Jews, and others. And he built a government that the world is still marveling at. And in front of the Supreme Court, his name is, they had the inscription of Muhammad. You tell me we're not going to benefit to lead America? Not the way the Democratic Party will lead it. Not the way the Republican Party will lead it. Not the way the fools have led it. The way of Muhammad. That doesn't mean everybody will have to be a Muslim. That's the kind of al-Islam we have. Then we show that we have no doubt in it. If there's no doubt in the religion, there should be no doubt in you. And you should have enough conviction and determination to be a healthy, wealthy, educated, refined, governmental person, and industrialist. I've given you what the four rivers, when you turn to the Kaaba, which means connections, when you turn to the house, what do you have in the house? Every need of man. So we will focus toward the Qibla, a direction. And what is Allah directed us? To build our society. Not to build a spook civilization, but a civilization on earth. 100 years from now, they'll come. They're looking and say, he built something. Then some of them come say, he ain't did nothing but flush the toilet. Shame on us. Let's wake up. Smell the proverbial coffee and build a model society. Chair, please. Thank you. With Allah's name, the merciful benefactor, the merciful redeemer, the praise is due to Allah, Allah alone. Wahdahu la sharika lahu, nothing is compared unto him. And we openly bear witness that Muhammad, 1400 odd years ago, is the khatam, the seal of the prophet, and the message of Allah to you all. I want to put a great emphasis on what I was instructed. You see, you have to follow leadership. The leader told me, the resident imam here told me to ask the people to donate. I know we had it before. Sometimes we need a reminder. I don't think the people that own this building give it to you for free. I don't think they are concerned how many salats you made. I doubt if they're concerned about Ramadan that you made. They think it's a nice thing, probably. They'll even say Eid Mubarak. But meanwhile, pay. The lights is on. PSE&G is giving us a reprieve. Elizabeth Town and Gas is giving us a reprieve until June. If you don't start paying these bills by June, they're cutting everybody off. I seen them in my neighborhood warning people, sending the warning shot out. June comes around pretty fast. So let's donate. Let's come out for the Wednesday meeting. If you're a part of this masjid, some of you should come and sign the pledge and say, I'm going to be a part of this masjid. Follow the leader. One of the reasons I don't lead salat in places where I'm not the imam at. You know why? Because Imam Muhammad said, if you're not leading the people, the salat is symbolic of your leadership. And if you follow me in the salat, I'm going to give you some instruction. And I can be pretty demanding. I've been a resident imam before. And before the crooks got hold of me, I had one of the most successful, most competitive masjids in the United States of America. High attendance, high donations, high productivity. And before I go out of the earth again, a relative left me some money to start a facility. I'm going to start a facility. I want the top attendance, top donations, and at the same time, what the top donations, so we can assist people. You all were kind enough when I had COVID, take up a collection for me. And I thank you for that. And I felt your prayers. Brother heard me and giving a khutbah last week. He said, Imam is back. I went to a place today to get an exam for a job. They said, I can't believe you're 73 years old. Yeah, because you know what? I have enough energy. I'm determined that every household in America, starting in black America, understand Islam as their heritage. That you were snatched up, kidnapped out of Africa, beaten. Allah has rewarded you with Islam. It coming to Salat. Imam, thank you.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salah, hayya ala salah.